When news broke out that someone might be trying to take out Captain Ibrahim Traoré, or IB, of Burkina Faso, social media lit up from Ouagadougou to London, Washington to Dakar. The message was loud and clear: protect him. Some people said, oh, it's just paranoia, it's social media noise, or that influencers are just chasing cloud. But observers across Africa say it's not paranoia, and no, it's not noise either. It's history knocking again, because every time an African leader rises, stands tall, rejects outside control, challenges the global order, and speaks about real independence, they don't just face political opposition. They often face death. Let's go back. Start with Burkina Faso, the very soil Captain Traoré walks on. In 1983, a young army captain named Thomas Sankara took power. And in just 4 years, he turned the country around. He banned luxury cars from officials, launched nationwide vaccination drives, promoted women's rights, and said a bold no to IMF loans and foreign debt traps. But in 1987, he was assassinated in a coup. The man who took over, Blaise Compaoré, a close ally with deep ties to France. Today, Compaoré has been convicted in absentia for Sankara's death. The revolution was cut short. The silence that followed, quite deafening. Now, then look at the Democratic Republic of Congo, Patrice Lumumba, the first prime minister, young, brilliant, unshakable. He believed Congo's vast mineral wealth should benefit its people, not foreign corporations. He stood up to Belgium. He stood up to Cold War pressure. And for that, he was taken down, arrested, tortured, handed to his enemies. In 1961, Lumumba was executed. Later, we all found out the truth. The CIA and Belgian government were involved. His body dissolved in acid. No grave, no justice. Now, let's move to Ghana. Kwame Nkrumah, the first president, a Pan-African giant. He dreamed of a united Africa connected by trade, purpose, and self-reliance. He helped found the Organization of African Unity, what we now know, or rather what we call the African Union. But in 1966, while he was on a peace mission in Vietnam, his government was overthrown. Later, declassified documents show clear CIA fingerprints. Nkrumah died in exile. His dream scattered across a divided continent. Fast forward to Libya, Muammar Gaddafi. A divisive figure, no doubt, but visionary in many ways. He proposed a gold-backed currency for Africa, a continent-wide military force, and even an African satellite system. In 2011, NATO-backed airstrikes came. Gaddafi was hunted down and killed. Libya fell into chaos, and Africa lost one of its most unfiltered voices against Western influence. Let's talk about South Africa. Steve Biko, a leader of the Black Consciousness movement. He didn't use weapons, he used ideas. He told Black South Africans to think independently, reject inferiority, and reclaim their power. In 1977, he was arrested, beaten to death in police custody. The apartheid regime said it was self-inflicted. The world didn't believe it. But Biko's words still echo. The most potent weapon in the hands of the oppressor is the mind of the oppressed. And those are just the well-known names. There's also Amilcar Cabral, the revolutionary from Guinea-Bissau, assassinated before his country could taste independence. There's Edward Mondlane, founder of Mozambique's liberation movement, killed by a parcel bomb. Samora Machel, Mozambique's first president, died in a suspicious 1986 plane crash near South Africa. Sabotage? Many believe so. Mehdi Ben Barka, Moroccan opposition leader and Pan-Africanist, abducted in Paris in 1965, never seen again. All of them had one thing in common. They challenged the order, and they paid the ultimate price. Now, here we are again in 2025, and people are warning, protect Ibrahim Traoré. Now, as a journalist, the goal isn't to sensationalize, but to observe. And the signs we're seeing now around Traore feel all too familiar. This moment, like others before it, raises a simple but urgent question. When African leaders push for true independence, why does this story so often end this way?